So you guys see the growth has been quite massive. In 2015, they brought in 4 billion, and now they've like this number is just crazy in a few years, and Tesla is just beginning in their growth. Hello everyone, my name is Kaseem. Welcome to the $1 Million Challenge. So in today's video, we are going to talk about Tesla, and what we're going to do is we are going to do what I normally do. I do this video quite often, at least once or twice per week sometimes, depending on what's going on in the news. But we are going to talk about Tesla today, and we're going to touch into multiple things. So stay tuned. This video is going to be jam-packed. So let's quickly cover the things that we're going to talk about in today's video. We're going to take a quick look at Tesla's stock price. We're going to do a quick rundown on that. We're going to look at some of the numbers from the Q4 earnings call. We're going to do a quick rundown on that. We are going to look at my portfolio, and we're going to see how it's been doing, because that's what I do every week or so. You know, I share with you how my Tesla stock portfolio is doing, because I'm running a theme experiment on Tesla stock. I'm investing $30 per day into Tesla stock. I mean, right now, that's how much I can afford to put in. Hopefully in the future, it can go up to like $40 or $50 per day. But as of right now, it's $30. And I started this with $20, so I've been able to bump it up to $30. Hopefully in the future, I can bump that up to about $50 and above. But for now, it's $30 per day. So I'm going to show you how that portfolio has been performing. We're going to take a look at Tesla's Q4 numbers. We're going to take a look at the stock, and to finish it up, we are going to take a look at the highlight of the earnings call. You guys know on the channel, I do this earnings call where I break down the full details, where I basically react to the earnings calls. Stay tuned, those videos are still coming. It's like an hour and a half earnings call, so I have to break it up into multiple videos. Check out some of the ones that I've done already. If you vibe with it and you vibe with this kind of content, stay tuned, subscribe to the channel. Let's get into the video. So the first thing that we should all be doing when it comes to the way we look at stocks, the way we analyze stock, the way we do everything, is to first, in my opinion, this is my opinion, you know, this is not the end or be all, but this is how I like to do things. I like to go in and just check the history of the stock price, okay? Go from the history all the way down to see how the stock has been doing. So if we take a quick look, we see that 5 years, if we had invested 5 years ago, Tesla stock used to be about $50. As of today, it's sitting at 900. And this is just 5 years ago. It's not too long at all. And okay, if we look at 1 year, you know, if we had invested a year ago, it's had its ups and downs, you know, but in general, it's still up 7%, okay, from a year ago. If we look at the past 3 months, it's down 21%. If we look at the past month, it's down as well, 20% in the past month. And if we take a quick look in a week, it's down, what was it down by? It's down 2% in 1 week. And if you take a quick look at it here for the day that I'm recording this video, it's down 2% as well. So if you just zoom out a little bit and look at the past year, it's up 7%. And if you look at the past 5 years, it's up over 1,000, almost 1,700% gains. Now, I personally think this is a stock that is going to yield all investors massive gains in the future. It's not even going to be funny. So this is my take of the quick look of how the stock has been performing. Let's move on to the next section. So this page is also very important when it comes to Tesla stock. Okay, Tesla Investors Relation page. Okay, this is where you get all the information officially from the company, basically all the quarterly earnings, all the 10K filings. You have all the SEC filings here. You have all the earnings calls, basically official information from the company. Here is where you get it from. Now, from that website, I've been able to pull this up right here. This is the Q4 year-end financial results for Tesla. Okay, we're gonna go through this. We're going to look at their numbers. We're going to switch to hyperchange to look at all the numbers in a graphical picture, because I feel like it's much easier for most people. If you're not a number nerd, you're not going to understand a lot of these things. So we're just going to go through hyper chart. So you guys know this is my absolute go-to website. It's called Hyperchart. When it comes to just a quick glance, a quick analysis of, what the stock is looking like. I have another website. It's by one of another YouTuber, Joseph Carlson, Qualtrum. It's called Qualtrum. I love the site as well. I pay $10 a month to get my analysis from there as well. I might show that in a little bit. Links to those information will be in the description. The sites, everything will be in the description. But let's take a quick look at this. This is Tesla's quarterly delivery numbers. If you take a quick look up here, you guys see right up here, this is the quarterly numbers. Now, this is a very fascinating graph to see here on a quarterly basis. If you guys take a look here in 2019, which is not too long ago in the grand scheme of things, it's not too long ago. In Q4, so this time period in 2019, they delivered 112,000 vehicles. So now, if you just fast forward a couple of years, they've delivered almost 300,000 vehicles in the same time period. So they've grown a massive number. They've grown a lot. So now let's take these numbers and we analyze it. We make it on a yearly basis. That's what analyzing means. So we take a quick look here. Look at this. This is the amount of cars that Tesla has delivered. Okay. This numbers is just beginning. We have all these different cars. You see right up there, you have the Model S, Model X, you have the sexy cars, and they've delivered, over 900,000 vehicles, in 2021. Maybe next year they're gonna deliver maybe almost 2 million. Next year, they're probably gonna beat that, but they're gonna deliver 2 million this 2022 roughly. This is gonna be great for their numbers in terms of how much they make. It's gonna be quite massive. Okay, so this is their revenue. You guys see the revenue is also going up. The money that they bring in total, and for 2021 they bring in $53 billion. In 2020 they bring in $31 billion. In 2019 they brought in 24, almost 25 billion. Right there, 21. So you guys see the growth has been quite massive. In 2015 they brought in 4 billion, and now they've this number is just crazy in a few years, and Tesla is just beginning in their growth. It's just quite amazing when you see numbers like this. Okay, so revenues and operating income, you can nerd out on that. I don't really bother much with that. But look at this massive numbers. Look at this massive number for 2021 annualized. They brought in a profit of $5.519 billion. $5.5 billion in profit, in net income. Money that goes into Tesla, aka goes for the investors. Okay. $5 billion. Last year, in 2020, this was 721 million. The previous years, they've been losing money. They were losing money. Technically, they were losing money. But the reality is they're not really losing money, because the money is being used to, build up factories, build up things that can help the business grow. So technically they're losing money, but they're not really losing money. But anyway, so let's look at that. The expenses, obviously, the expenses will be going up too, but they've been able to control their expenses. They brought in 55 billion. Look at the expenses, 7 billion. So like, it's quite nice. You know, it's quite nice when we are looking at stuff like this. You know, their numbers is absolutely amazing. You see right there, 53 billion in total revenue. Mad. So I would say if you want to completely nerd out on this section here, the link will be in the description. You can check it out. You can check out all the commentary and everything. I mean, I've read this. I read a lot of this stuff already. It makes sense to me. They're laying out what they're gonna focus on this year. They're gonna focus on FSD. They're gonna focus on the bot. They're gonna focus on a lot of things that can help bring their business to its full potential. So all this information will be in the description. Obviously, all this information is basically what has been bundled together to go into hyperchart here. So, you know, you guys can check out those information yourself. So in terms of we touching up on some part of this report that it's important to check on, is like you guys can see the revenue growth. The revenue growth here is 65% year over year over Q4 last year. They grew that to about 17 billion, which is good. They grew their vehicle delivery. Their profitability grew. You know what I mean? Their cash grew. You know, a lot of improvement, a lot of things has just grown in this business. You know, like if you take a look at all of these numbers here, it's all growth. So I'm personally happy about that. So I always like to take a quick look at this section here. Very, very important section. You guys can see their capacity here. They have their production in California. All the different type of production in California is, you see that, over 600. Shanghai over 450,000. Berlin is coming up. Texas is coming up. You know, they have all this product that they're still working on. You know, all that stuff is looking good. All the trajectory is also looking good. Now, they did really touch up on a lot of important numbers for FSD. So, vehicle delivery growth compared to other OEMs, like other car makers. You guys see right there, Tesla is basically in the lead. Right up here, but Tesla's in the lead. I mean, this report has a lot of really good information. I would recommend everybody read it, but I'm just kind of glancing it over. So let's see. You see the total storage deployed. This one too is constantly going up. Residential solar deployment too is going up. So all the numbers looking good, man. They're still telling us that they're gonna still keep with their annual growth of 50%, which is really good. Now let's get to the juicy part. This is one of my favorite part. Checking out the pictures that they just post directly from the source. Let me reduce this right here. Let's get the picture directly from the source here. Let's see what's up. Okay. Fremont factory, record production in 2021. Cool. These are the workers right there. Definitely doing their thing. This what's up. Let's go. Which picture is this one? Oh, Giga Berlin. That's cool. Nice artwork. Cool. Amazing. Gigafactory Berlin. Quality. Oh, wow, nice. Quality control. All right, we're looking good. Look at the model. Look at the Model Y right there. We are looking good. If you guys look on the side here, you see that they're still fixing things. Things are still going. You have cars here. You have cars there. I mean, things are moving, man. Wow, look at that. Giga Berlin body shop. Cool. They're already making cars in Giga Berlin, man. Jeez. Nice. Giga Berlin General Assembly. Cool. Nice. We are looking good. Giga Texas exterior. Yeah. Texas, man, this factory is going to be massive. Massive, I tell you, it's gonna be crazy. They're gonna be pumping out so much cars from here. It's gonna be nuts. And I think they still have a few part of this factory that they've purchased. So they're still building it out. Wow, Giga Factory, Giga Texas. This is General Assembly for Giga Texas. And that produced Model Y. Look at that. This is literally the first time that I'm looking at this stuff. This is quite nice. Jeez. This is nice. Giga Texas paint shop. All right, cool. Giga Texas attaching it to structural battery. Cool. Nice. So is the structural battery. They will attach a seat to it, and then they will make the car around it. Snack, cause this is amazing. It is amazing. Giga Factory Shanghai stereo. Look at that. Oh, so they're building out this section in China. That's what it looks like. They're building this section out. They have, wow, this place is massive, man. Jeez. And who knows, maybe they're still gonna buy this land up here too and build it up. Who knows? But wow, this place looks massive. Oh, Giga Shanghai General Assembly. Cool. Jeez, look at that. Semi truck. All right, Pepsi's getting the semi truck real soon. All right, jeez, it looks good, man. Look at that. Whoo, man. People don't understand, man. And all these things right here. All this cars, right? It's probably going to be driving itself. The semi truck that we just looked at. This car is probably going to be driving itself, carrying goods, services, carrying everything around. And this car will be considered a robot because it's basically it's going to be self-driving in a few years' time. This is quite profound, man. People don't even understand. Okay. Cumulative profitability since inception. Okay. Ooh, all right. We're looking good. Look at that. Let me take myself out of the way. Look at that. So right now, Tesla has moved to the positive side. They are making money since their inception. They've made money. We can say now Tesla has made money since their inception. Quite nice. Amazing. You know what I mean? Amazing. So you can never say, oh, Tesla is a money losing company because they've made money now. Since their inception, they've made money now. Amazing. Yeah. Okay, then it's just the financial statement that is left. Well, I've already showed you that in the hyper chart. So, like I always do in all my videos, before I get into the financial part of the video, just want to put out a quick disclaimer that I am not a financial advisor. What you're going to watch here is just what I'm doing. It's for educational purposes. I show people what I'm doing so they can see for real how these things work. It's a form of education. So, and it's for informative purposes. So educate the public on how to invest. And this is just a form of information. So don't invest based on this information because I'm not a professional, and you should do your research. You know, everybody's financial situation is different. So don't invest based on just my my way of seeing the world that I'm talking about here on YouTube. Do some research. And if you have conviction in the things that you've researched, and you want to invest in it, that's your decision to do, not financial advice. So here we are. Let's get into the meat and potatoes here. This is my stock holding for Tesla. This is my current stock holding. So right now we're sitting at $24,454, and it has a gain of $7,000, and that's a 151% return. Now, this is an absolute big numbers, in terms of returns, massive numbers. If this number was like 200,000, or like, let's say for example, I've invested a total of 16,000 in here. If this was like 160,000, this could have been 240 something thousand. So I mean, massive gains. So remember, investing is very, very relative. So like, if you invest $1 and your dollar goes up by 100%, $2, as compared to someone that invested 1,000 that turned into 2, someone that invested 100 that turned into 200, someone that invested 1,000,000 that turned into 2,000,000. It's very, very relative as to what you are investing in. You just got to look at the percentage. It's percentage that matters when it comes to investing. Anything really that has to do with investing, trading, everything like that, it's percentage that matters. So let's take a quick look here at the performance of just the stock over time. So as of today, right now that I'm recording, we're down almost 2.5%. Okay, so today, as of right now, I don't have any money in here. I didn't put any money in. So tomorrow I'm going to put in $60. Now let's go to 1 week. 1 week, we're down 3.4%. And I've put in $290 in 1 week. So for the month, we're down 3,000, 14%. We're down a lot. And I've put in 1,800 of new money that I'm buying. So this month I've purchased like almost 2 shares. So that's great for me. In the past 3 months here, that's 1 quarter, we're down 22%, and I've put in 5,000. So as it's going down, I'm buying, which is a good thing. And if you look at the past year, we're up 12%, 1,800, and in the past year alone, I put in 12,600, which is good. It's good for me. Hopefully, I can just keep compounding that. Over time, because Tesla still have a long way to go when it comes to executing on their plans. So I'm happy I started this journey right now. So if you take a quick look here at all times, you guys can see it's gone down a little bit ever since we're recording this video. We're up 148%, and I put in 16,400 and a gain of 7,500 so far. So let's scroll down to this, what we currently have right over here. We have 26 shares and 0.89, so almost 27 shares. Cost of 16,000, an average purchase price of $618. Currently the price is at 900. So it's pretty cool. Let's take a quick look at some of the metrics for Tesla here. 900 stock price is down to almost 3% today. $935 billion market cap. Now, I've been looking at Tesla for a long time now. I've actually been a Tesla fan maybe since 2013, but I did not start investing in Tesla soon enough. I started investing like not too long ago. That's the mistake that I did. I should have been investing since 2013. Research what they're doing. But right now it's not too late, because they're still getting up to a lot of things. They're going to focus on their bots. They're going to focus on self-driving. That self-driving, it's massive. Like, I don't even think I can even comprehend how big the market is, because once self-driving takes over things, then a lot of Uber drivers will be out of work, a lot of truck drivers will be out of work, and all that money is going to go somewhere, because the goods still needs to be moved. People still needs to be moved. So if they can figure out the AI and the AI with the self-driving and they get into work, that is going to be a massive growth for this company. So I'm really looking forward to them doing that. So right now the stock price is currently the market cap is at 935 billion. Now I know they're going to be massive in transportation, based on my research. I know they're going to be massive in transportation. So $900 billion to me is still relatively cheap market cap for a company like Tesla with the kind of things that the kind of markets they're trying to attack. I think this is still relatively cheap. I would start, let's say if as of today, right, they haven't accomplished all the things that they say they're going to accomplish, and their stock prices are like $3 trillion or something like that. Maybe I would say it's too high. But right now at 935 billion, for me personally, that's still relatively cheap as compared to what they're trying to do. Energy, solar panel, energy storage, battery grid, transportation. This is mass. Like, transportation, first of all, is basically recession proof. Energy is basically recession proof. Like, all their markets, it's recession proof. As an example of what happened during the pandemic, they grew during the pandemic. They grew still the same trajectory during the pandemic. So for me personally, $935 billion, that's still relatively cheap in my opinion. Now let's get to the transaction section. This is where I show you guys a little transaction here, where I show you all the thing how I've been buying. Now, the last purchase has been February 1st, and today is the 2nd. So I didn't purchase today, the 2nd. Okay, so we got to fix that. Next time I need to purchase, I'm going to purchase double that. But in the meantime, take a quick look at this. You got $30, $30, $200, $200, $30. We had a big down day. Here. I put in 1,000. I bought a full share. And then $30, $30, $30, $50. This is how I've been buying the stock from, ever since I started doing this strategy. Let me go back one more month. I put in my $30 every day, and you guys can see 1,200 right there. Yeah, I just constantly buying, and that is how I've been able to accumulate the stock that I have today. So yeah, I don't want this video to be too long. I'm gonna cut this short here. Now stay tuned. Maybe in another 2 days or so, I will drop the next part of this video. Most of my videos, I want it to be informative, jam-packed with good quality information, but unfortunately I can't do that in 10 minutes, and I can't keep you guys for like 1 hour. So most of my videos is between 15 to 25 minutes. That's how I try to keep it. So I have to end this here. But stay tuned, subscribe to the channel. I'm going to be working on the next video right away. So I'll have that out for you guys by Friday. So stay tuned for that. I appreciate you for watching. Until next time, see you later. Love you all. Bye.